David Waits has changed the face of farming, something that he was uniquely prepared for.
He was able to pair his background in farming with his education in GIS and remote sensing, to be one of the guys that helped create this industry.
But he started his career at the ground level by working the fields during one of the most difficult times in agriculture.
Dad was a farmer in Kansas in the 70s and early 80s.
As so many of us in the 80s went through what we went through, he went through the farming episode of the 80s, came back and did a master's degree in geography.
While at OSU, my dad got exposed to GIS and remote sensing, so geographic information systems and remote sensing, and then saw the application for agriculture.
After graduation, NASA hired him to look at how agriculture remote sensing could be commercialized. David realized he could start his own company and returned to Stillwater to teach geography.
And came on as a professor at Oklahoma State University and brought that grant with him. And that helped to fund a lot of the early years of what we were trying to accomplish.
Hiring a number of his former students, he started Site-Specific Technology, or SST, in 1994.
It was a lot of fun. It was very dynamic. There was a lot of challenges because this was new, and you had to work very hard at selling it in those years, and which David was very good at doing.
And really was a company that was just bootstrapped. Dad and a few of the other guys just got in cars, drove all over the country, went to trade shows, demoed software to people.
So what they were doing is they built a software platform that allowed agricultural producers, consultants, and land managers to look at data, to manage data, and then therefore make recommendations from that.
Eventually, David would bring his son Matt in as CEO. After remaining in the forefront of precision agriculture for more than 20 years, SST was purchased by ProAgrica in 2018.
You've got an international company, ProAgrica, that sees the value of the genius that started here in Stillwater with David Waits and his team. And so today, that drive to help producers be more efficient and more profitable in their operations has been picked up and is now being amplified around the world.
Matt is now the president of the Americas region for ProAgrica. But what about David?
What's Dad doing? Dad is, he's having fun. He's retired now. Spends a lot of time riding Harleys with his buddies. He's been lately buying a bunch of old Willys Jeeps.
But you know, he's worked to the point to where he's getting to enjoy those fruits of that labor. And I say kudos to him.
David Waits, a 2019 champion for agricultural sciences and natural resources.